All right, what's up, Aqua family? Empress 777 here today with your almost daily love reading. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I certainly am. We're going to jump right in. Holy angels and spirit guides, give me clear, concise messages for my Aquarius gang. What do we need to know? Give us exactly what we need to know, spirit. Clear, concise messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. As you know, these readings are general, so they may or may not resonate. Take what it does, leave the rest. Put yourself where you belong in this story. For all my cross watchers, all right, stay around for a little entertainment. You already know. So guys, thank you so much for all the love and support to the channel. I do appreciate it. You have no idea. I'm so appreciative, okay? If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do that right now, okay? Support your girl. Click that like button, guys, so that this video may circulate and make it to those who might need it. Also, there will be an extended, as you know, okay? There's always an extended, all right? And we do cut up over there. There's always some good stuff. I dig a little bit deeper in the extended. So this extended will focus on your person's true feelings, even feelings that you might not know that exist. Their next steps towards you. Changes, if any were made, what changes would have been made in order to keep this connection together or bring it back together. The potential outcome from spirit. And then we're going to look at new love for those of you who are completely over the old person. Like, old can't do shit for you, okay? You can't even see why you ever talk to them to begin with. So, okay, we'll look into the new person. We're going to see if they're worth it, if they're worth your energy, you're worth your time, okay? Then we'll also take a look at what spirit wants you to release in order to vibrate at your highest. And this is going to make you invisible to toxic ass motherfuckers, okay? And fully visible to the bag, all right? To your money, to financial freedom. So we're going to take a look and see what their advice is, what you need to release to get to that next level financially and keep all the toxic ass people away, okay? It's like repellent. We're going to see what they have to say about that. So let's jump right on in, okay? If you are interested in a personal read, there will be information linked down below to get that set up. Let's jump right in. Let's see what they have to say for themselves, okay? See what's going on in your connection. For those of you who were asking what the time frame is, what these readings, these are timeless. So you're almost dailies, because you guys are so loyal to the channel. I do try to upload for you quite often. I try to be pretty good with that. So these are pretty much timeless, right? With tarot, we try to give what a time frame is, but with tarot, it is really fluid. Time and energy is fluid, actually. So this could be something that has happened in your past, something that is currently going on, or something that is being predicted for the future, right? So you just got to keep an open mind and just take what resonates, leave the rest, right? Okay, so let's see what they have to say. Emotions equals weakness. I don't like that, okay? So maybe dealing with someone who is kind of operating from some sort of bravado, right? Gender doesn't matter. Women sometimes get that within themselves as well. Men, right? Everybody has the tendency to possibly operate from their ego, or somebody, we do have people, right, that we encounter that use emotions to kind of manipulate people, to manipulate the situation, to get things to go in their perspective, right? To get things to go in their favor. They use emotions as a pawn rather than as a vulnerability that is supposed to open the two of you up to one another. So that I don't like. We will clarify that though. Am I being punked? So this is definitely somebody who you are not speaking with, possibly, okay? You may feel like it's just, this can't be happening right now. This can't be happening again. You might feel like you keep encountering the same people, or it could just be you have been dealing with this same person, and no matter how many times they tell you they've changed, nothing has changed. You know what I'm saying? You do try to trick your mind every now and again to say, okay, like maybe the last time I cut you off was really the game changer, but then you quickly realize that no changes have been made. They might change for maybe 2 minutes. Okay, I won't do it like that. They might change for maybe a day, right? Maybe a week at the latest, but then they right back to their old bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we got a lot of cards that popped out, Aqua. OMG. So this situation is definitely taking this person on an emotional roller coaster, okay? They may be getting back some of the shit that they kind of put out in the universe. They did this, okay? Not just with you, with other people, you know? And so sometimes people can dish it, but they can't take it, is what I'm hearing. So yeah, you're definitely avoiding this person, okay? And they don't like it. They could have been texting you endlessly. If you've blocked them, or you may even see the text or the telephone calls, they're almost on the brink of obsession, guys. Okay, I just have to pull some tarot, but I mean, they right there. They're right there with it. They're right there with it. You like all up in their head. They can't get it out of their head because this is now turned back on them. They are used to doing this, though. Okay, see, I definitely run hot and cold. So what happens is, this is a person who does not believe in being vulnerable. But if being vulnerable will get them what they want for the moment, that they will do. You see what I'm saying? That's an issue. So it almost appears as if they care for a little bit. It's very hot and cold, in and out. It's not consistent at all. It is these emotional manipulations that they use that kind of keep people around for longer than you would have ever stayed around for another person. Okay, but that has now quickly changed. Got to take the good with the bad. All right, so now they want to kind of convince you that maybe you're being unreasonable, right? This is someone who is maybe trying to convince you you're being unreasonable. Give them a chance, like give them time. Like relationships and vulnerability, all of that takes time, and you know that's bullshit, right? You know, you call bullshit. That's what you did. And yeah, they definitely don't like that. Okay. For someone who already thinks that emotions are weakness, and they felt like they called the right play, you know, in this instance, I don't know who's coaching them, but they certainly did not call the right play. If you sticking around is what they intended, it's not. They didn't. Okay, you were teaching me a true lesson. So now they are learning this necessary lesson, one that they may have been putting off for quite some time, is what I'm hearing, guys. Okay, the universe may have sent several people into their life, and this person kind of gets away with it. They may be really attractive. They may encounter people who might be suffering from like trauma from rejection or things like that. So it is this person. They use that kind of manipulation. They almost prey on people, not you. Okay, they really misread you, but people in their past, definitely. For some of you, you can take it if it resonates. They kind of prey on people who they feel are emotionally weak, right? They view emotions as a weakness. Therefore, if they feel like somebody is overly emotional, their tactic is to get you to emotionally attach to them. And then once you are, they quickly switch it, right? They quickly change into another individual. They quickly change it into some really cold, kind of toxic type of energy. See, this is why I was hearing that in the meditation. We need to look in the extended to see what's going to make you invisible to these toxic ass people, because even though they weren't able to quite get you, you're gone, right? They weren't able to get you to stay on board. They tried though. They did try, right? Take the good with the bad. Like if you're in love, then you'll you know, if you love me, then you'll understand that this is just the way that I am, right? Or if you'll give this some time, you'll give me a chance to fully change it. Changes don't happen overnight. Blah blah blah. Wah wah wah. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Whoop-de whoop-de woo. It's just a bunch of word salad, right? They're talking real fast. They ain't saying shit, and you really caught on to this, all right? You did. Unlike others. Right? That's why they say you are teaching them a lesson, but this is a lesson that they were supposed to learn. Okay, you just so happen to be the catalyst, okay? Can't find one. You know what I'm saying? You might even have some left, but it's like, yeah, we're sold out. I'm sold out of F's to give. You may have given this person too many chances, or you may feel like you have just wasted too much time. It's pointless, right? At this juncture, when a person shows you who they are, you believe them, right? You may have like given them the benefit of the doubt, right? The first go round, the first cycle or the second cycle. But now it's just like, yeah, no. I've given you too many F's already, okay? I'm fresh out. I'm so sorry. You just missed the last one, you know? Please. Damn. Get on the waiting list of all the rest, okay? Get online with the rest of the people who are waiting for me to give a fuck, okay? Because they still waiting, but you get at the back of the line. Damn. All right. Let's see what we got here. So I don't get the idea that they're going to let go that easily, guys, okay? They don't like that they're being taught this lesson. This is a person who does not like repercussions, okay? They don't like consequences, you know what I'm saying? They don't like to be, you know, held accountable. What do you mean? What do you mean I have to take accountability for effing up people's energy and effing up people's lives? That's not how this goes. You know, I thought that I had you good enough for you to just kind of let me run amok. That's exactly what they thought, Aqua. They did. They did. Wow. Well, you quickly showed them what time it was, okay? So these are lessons that they should have learned when they were a teenager, okay? They may have gotten away with murder even in their household. You know, they just never really had to take full accountability for their wrongdoings. They were able to just kind of do what they wanted. And even in relationships, okay, it would have continued on the same way. Even if they didn't, I feel like they kind of fell for you, but they were trying to get you to be stuck on them, but you're not, okay? I think your last relationship took up all your fucks to give. You couldn't find one for this person, and they are really feeling this, okay? They're feeling it wholeheartedly. Are you avoiding me? It's like, no, I cut you the F off. Like, really? No, that's not what I'm doing. You are really dumb, aren't you? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I know y'all don't like me laughing. I'm just saying, this is what I hear intuitively. Am I avoiding you? No, I'm not. Some of you even told them that it's a wrap. Like, this is so a dub. Like, we are so done. Like, you are so non-existent to me. You are invisible. So how, I mean, there's no reason to avoid someone who doesn't exist, right? I mean, what sense does that make? Wow. Yeah. For those of you who did say something to them, they have never been spoken to like that before in their life. They are used to people like bending at their will, you know, trying to get them to do right and act right and give them some act right and, you know, change and love me and be with me. And you like, I don't give up. I don't have any more. I don't have any more F's to give. So guess what? If this is how you're behaving, you're going to really realize where you messed up at. Okay? Yeah. Damn. All right. So this is how they feel you are affecting the situation. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying so hard not to laugh. Let me stop. The High Priestess. Yeah, you are very intuitive. You can see straight through the bullshit. You can see the bullshit from a mile away. Hello, somebody. Okay? And in silence. This is why they feel like you're avoiding them. But it's like, no. Listen. The Aquarius energy is very rare. It's a rarity, okay? It's quite a jewel if you're able to hold on to it, okay? To the attention of one. If you're able to gain the affections or the love of one, like jackpot, like that's the lottery. You know what I'm saying? However, when it comes to people crossing lines, crossing boundaries, effing up over and over and over, okay? Trying to get you stuck in cycles. Once you start seeing the manipulation or the toxicity, I mean, you might say something once. I might tell you one time, okay? After that one time, I mean, it's really up to you whether or not you paid attention or not, okay? So if you weren't listening to me, then there's nothing else that I have to say. High Priestess is silent. She's silencio. She's not saying shit. I'm not going to repeat myself, okay? I don't have to. I don't have to. And just like when you don't listen in school because you was trying to school them, you was trying to teach them about you. You was trying to put them on game about who you are. And because they didn't listen, now they're confused. But it's like you had all the answers to the test, bruh. Okay? Ma'am, sir, ma'am, you, please come closer. You had the entire cheat sheet and you still failed. I mean, like you are really just, you're lacking. Okay. So this is why there is silence, a conversation for what? I'm not repeating myself. You don't feel like they deserve one. You feel like this behavior warrants no explanation. Like if I said it once, I'm not going to say it again. You know what I'm saying? So when the cutoff comes, please don't act confused. Like, please don't, because then I'm going to question your intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Damn. All right. So here's how they affected the situation. Do we even need to know? I mean, do we need to know anymore? It's an emotional manipulator, guys, okay? Their plan was to kind of get you stuck. But
Where they fucked up at is you didn't have any more fucks. I mean, that's where they messed up. They didn't know that you did not provide F's to give. Okay, they came into your establishment, all right, filled out their application, and they forgot to ask if this was provided. You know what I'm saying? As a consumer, you may want to ask, okay, if what you're looking for is what is being sold. And no, this is not what you have. This is not what you have in your inventory. They didn't know though. They didn't even ask though, because they almost expect it, right? It's happened every other time in all of their other relationships. So they didn't really feel the need to have to ask, right? They just automatically thought, same old shit, just a different day. And you really, really, you woke that ass up, okay? They were asleep. Oh, but now they woke. They're trying to figure out where you are. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing to me? Right? Very victim sort of mentality because they couldn't trick you. I mean, it's really quite comical, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, so how they affected is the 10 of Cups. You see what I'm saying? So they definitely came in as somebody who was extremely stable, somebody who was providing like a long-term relationship. This is why they didn't ask if you had any of these left to give, because they were not the real deal. You know what I'm saying? They didn't ask the correct questions because they themselves they did have an ulterior motive. And it's quickly backfired. My goodness. All right, Spirit, what do you have in reference to their habits? Let's see what they are trying to get this person to focus on. I don't get the idea that they are doing that. And I don't get the idea that we don't have to ask if you care or not. You don't. Boy. Yeah, so 9 of Swords. This is what they are currently experiencing, guys, okay? Lots of anxiety. This is a whole different ball game. This is uncharted waters for this person. This is a very extremely arrogant type of individual, okay? Yeah, they are used to this working. So it not working, they are lost in the sauce. They don't even know how to approach it anymore. They don't know how to approach you. You're like, great, I did my job. That's good. They don't need to know how to come back. Now look, we are going to look in the extended to see if they're going to at least try, because I get the idea that they don't, the rejection is not the sort of thing that they can handle, right? This is a person who will reject others' offers. They will reject others' feelings. They will, they dish it, but they cannot in turn take it. They are really losing their shit. Okay. They might be having nightmares. They may be losing sleep. They may be dreaming about you. Like, it is really, really, really like taking a huge toll on them. They're really going through it, y'all. They are. And it's like, they're just calling it avoidance, but you're not avoiding them. I mean, you are gone. Okay. Yeah. You got the F out of Dodge. And I feel like they intuitively know that, but they don't listen to their intuition. So they're saying that it's avoidance, but it's not. You've cut them off. Damn, I can't. Okay, let's go on over to the extended. Okay, because I feel like I'm going to get my life with this newer energy that's coming in. I want to look at the next 2 new people that are coming in. All right. If the first new one seems like a good one, we might look at a second new one, but we're going to look at least 2 new energies that are coming in, because I feel like you've already released this shit. They're the ones they're the hangers on. Okay. All right. There has been to you. They're no longer on your radar, but they are definitely trying to hold on to you energetically. They're trying to figure this out. You see what I'm saying? Like, turmoil is what they're experiencing. So anyway, we will look at their true feelings. I feel like this is it. Okay. This is what they're currently feeling. We're going to look at their next steps, changes, if any. We'll see if they made some changes, but you don't care anymore. So once you've lost the concern, once you have emotionally detached from a person, not only are you gone, like nowhere to be found, but the probability of them getting that again is like never. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's just that on that, right? Am I wrong? I mean, that's just an Aquarius for you. Okay. So once the emotions are gone, they're like really, really gone. They take a long time to get there, but then once we give you a shot, you better hold on to that. You better, because if you let it go, I mean, then that's a wrap. It's a wrap. And that's why you always have so many coming back. You're like the one that got away for the masses. Okay. It's almost the idea that people don't realize what they have until it's gone, but that's like, you're like, that's a personal problem. That has nothing to do with me, actually. That has nothing to do with me, actually. All right. So then we're going to look at the new people, of course, and then we're going to look at what Spirit wants you to focus on, what they need you to release to get to that highest vibrating energy, your higher self. This is going to make you invisible to toxic ass shit like this, especially since you might be going towards the new. For most of you, right? It's free will. And make you fully visible to the guap, okay? To the dinero, to the bag, to the cha-ching, okay? All right, guys. First, click that like button, click the subscribe button. Thanks for your support. And come on over with me to the extended. Let's cut up a little bit. Let's get into their ass because they are really dumb, guys. I cannot. We're going to get into these. We're going to get into this tarot just a little bit more. We're going to get in their ass just a little bit because I really don't like the way that they finagled this. It's a very toxic type of energy that you were dealing with. So I can't wait to get to the new as well. So come on over with me to the extended. It's going to be linked down below in the description box. I'll see you over there. Bye.